Hello, my friends. How you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. Another day, another grind on the journey to unlocking some players and having some awesome fun on this game. Now, today's video is once again powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. So, of course, Christmas has been and gone now. We're now on to the build up to the new year. So maybe one of your New Year's resolutions is to create some content. And if that is the case, if you are an aspiring content creator, then look no further than down below in the description to a link to my Elgato profile page. You can learn more about what I use to make my videos and stuff, and of course pick it up for yourselves. So yeah, let's get stuck in, shall we? We're going to start with a few player picks. There will be plenty more where that came from throughout the episode. I hope, you know, if you enjoyed today's video, you'll do me a favor and just hit the little thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. So, of course, our hope here is that we can get something better than some 84s from the player picks. But no big deal if we don't. We're going to be opening up an 85 plus player pick here. We get a duplicate Allison. And I'm like, damn it, just any other 89. Not one that I've already got in the club. I think in the end, I ended up discarding him on my phone later on that night so I could open up another pack. There was like a 10 coin pack or a 30 coin pack in store that I wanted to open. So yeah, somebody remind me to go ahead and claim back my Allison at some point once I've used the other one, which I believe is actually in today's video. I think I do end up sticking him into a part of the Eusebio SBC. So yeah, the grind may be slow to get these final like 4 squads done for the big man, but once we get him, I'm going to be pretty buzzing to have a 92 Eusebio in my squad. I had a little look actually. The last 4 squads that I need to do equal out at just over 1 million coins from scratch. So for a 2.4 million coin SBC, and we've done 14 out of 18 segments of it, we've only done 1.4 millions worth, and we've got 1 mil to go. So that probably tells you, like, time-wise, how long it's going to take to get those higher rated cards of that value to be able to complete this SBC. So we're going to get a double walkout here. Looks like Mike Maignan, as well as is that Joshua Kimmich? I believe it is. Yeah, so we'll take a double walkout. Can't complain. I will take that all day long, and the 88 is much appreciated. Don't know what we're going to do with Maignan and Alexander-Arnold, but I'm sure I find an SBC for them straight away. And that's the good thing, right, about only needing like the 4 super high-rated squads left for Eusebio, is that any other SBC that has players up that like squad ratings up to like 86, 87, which is a lot of the like casino-style SBCs, I can probably work towards them at the same time as Eusebio because, well, you know, an 85 and an 86 and the odd 87 is not really going to go into the SBCs that I've got left for the Portuguese icon. So that's quite good. We're in a fairly good spot, but again, it just might slow the entire process down a touch. Get myself a Konate right here. I believe it was a duplicate though. Yeah, it was. So I'm filming this for you guys on the 27th at what, 4 p.m. So I don't know what the 6 p.m. content is. Usually a Wednesday night is a Evo night. I reckon, I think I saw a leak on Twitter. I don't want to talk about it in case it doesn't happen or whatever, but I think I saw a leak somehow on my timeline of there being a new Evo coming out. So hopefully you'll know all about that by the time you're watching this, and you can let me know in the comments what the new Evo is. Is it one of those good ones? You know, are you gonna stick someone in there and turn them into like an elite player for your squad? I am so behind on Evos right now. It's not even funny. I've got a lot of gameplay to do. But the episodes for the last few days, of course, whilst I've been trying to chill out a little bit over Christmas, have been mainly pack related because I don't mind sitting at my desk and opening 83 times 10s and stuff and recording for you guys because that's fun, right? Like, that's genuine fun. I enjoy it a lot. Whereas, like, if I was having to sweat rivals out on Boxing Day or something, I would not be enjoying that. I don't want to do that. So that's why we got all of our games done before the Christmas period, and it's been a few days since I've been online and tested the waters there. So yeah, I guess that's going to be a shock to the system when I come to like trying to qualify for the next weekend league, which I probably need to do like tomorrow. Yeah. nutty. Back into it again, probably putting together another 83 times 10, are we? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, and they've been fairly kind to me so far. I've had like double walkouts in all of them, and we've got some high-rated cards. So over the moon with what we've been getting. Looking like a German cam. Who's that going to be then? It's either, is it Magul or, yes, it is Magul. So it's not Musiala. So it's Magul and double walkout time. It's going to be Odegaard from Arsenal. So double 87s. I'll take it. I need ever so slightly higher rated though. You can get away with a couple 87s in an 88 rated squad for an SBC, but you really need the 88s and above, don't you? God knows how long it's going to take me to get the 89s for the 89 rated squad. That's the sort of thing where normally I would have like a couple of icons in the club that I'd be willing to submit, and they're like 92 rated or something. I think in my club right now, the highest rated card is obviously Harry Kane, and I don't want him to go anywhere yet. I want him up front with Eusebio. I think that would be a great partnership. Here's my 1 in 3 year in review, by the way. I was out at football on Boxing Day when this released at 6 o'clock. I just left to go to the Ipswich versus Leicester match. Well, we got a point. We got a injury time equaliser against a really decent Leicester team. So we were all pretty buzzing with that, to be fair. And then tomorrow night, I've got another game. We're at home again, actually. So 2 home games in 3 days. Pretty cool. That's a lot less travelling for me over the in between Christmas and New Year break. I obviously had Leeds before Christmas, and I've got Stoke on New Year's Day, so that's fairly far as well. But 2 home games in this little period of time right now is quite nice. We're home to QPR on Friday, so hopefully we can get a nice win there. That would be really good. So as we're about halfway through the video, carrying on with the grind, whether it's your daily gold players, my day on here literally consists of if I wasn't in the night before at 6 p.m. like I wasn't last night, then it'll be the next day where I'll come on and I'll think about trying to get my fodder packs done. I want to get my 383 times 10s done. I want to work on my 85 plus player picks, all of that stuff to give me extra fodder in the club. Obviously, you'll do like your daily gold upgrades to get enough fodder to do a few player picks and all of that sort of stuff. So there's just like this routine that you kind of go through, and I really enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. But then after a few days, maybe you don't have such a lucky day in terms of packing informs, or you're starting to run out of bronzes and silvers in your club to do your daily golds to then get you more player picks, which in turn might get you more informs and whatnot. Every now and again, you sort of run into a little bit of a roadblock. So at that point, I'll open a load of bronze packs. If I'm short on bronzes. If I'm also short on silvers, I'll carry on opening bronze packs and then shove a load of bronzes into the premium bronze upgrade, which will give me a few common silvers. I'll do that a few times if I need to be able to do the silver part of the daily gold upgrade. And that's how we sort of restart again. So it all evolves from bronze pack method, of course. Time for another 85 plus player pick. What are we going to get in this one then? Is it going to be a nice high-rated card for me to store away and use as fodder? Yes, it is. Harry Kane, 90 rated. That's exactly the sort of thing I want. Super happy with that, because that's exactly what I need. I desperately need that for either an 88 or an 89 rated squad. Simple as that. Luckily, I think I packed an inform that was tradable so I could sell it on for 40k. And then I was out of inform. So I was like, well, tomorrow's going to be struggle for my 83 times 10s if I don't get another inform from somewhere. And in my very first player pick in this little batch here, I ended up getting another, an 83 Azaz, which obviously then, proves that this was before Wednesday at 6, when we'll have a new team of the week, of course. But yeah, that was lucky. So at least I've got one inform to work with there, and hopefully we can get more throughout the episode and whatnot, because I still need plenty of informs in the club. We only get an 87 rated player from the 85 plus player pick that time around, and it is time to solidify a couple of these evos. So as you know, I go down the route of choosing my Ipswich Town players where possible. Every now and again, I will do another Evo for like a real meta player or something. But at the moment, I'm trying to get my Ipswich players meta. I want them to be decent. So I've chosen Sam Morsey for one of them. And that will be a decent one. That will is that the growth spurt one, I think, and it will go from he'll go from like a 73 to an 86 or 85 or something, which is really nice. And I'm also gonna be able to do a similar thing with Jack Taylor, but I need to do the like a rock part first. I've been going through and choosing what evos are best for what. Now, unfortunately, I've been really stuck with my 74 Leif Davis because he's got a playstyle plus, and that means I really can't put him into other evos at the moment. So I've decided to discard that one. I went out and bought another Leif Davis because there's two that I'm going to pop him through. Keep him balance is one of them, where we're going to spend... Well, it would be 75,000 coins, but it's going to be 350 FC points that we have from the Ultimate Edition, and that's probably going to be the last thing I can really buy with those. 250 FC points, I'm probably just going to have to spend them in the store on a really cheap little pack or something, just to get rid of them, because I can't take them sat there much longer, and there's not going to be an Evo that costs 250, is there? So I'll just get that done, get that out of the way. Maybe it gives us a couple more fodder players for the club or something, who knows. But yeah, I've chosen Leif Davis for that one. So we've got 3 Evos that I'm going to be double stacking each time. Not that you can do 2 at once. I don't think so anyway. We really need to at this point in the game. We need to be able to do more than one Evo at a time, because there's so much to do otherwise. We unlocked Podolski. I chose Podolski over an 80 times 10. I think that's the right decision. He's a legend of the game, of course. He's got 99 shooting with Power Shot Plus. You never know when I'm going to want to use that. So, yeah, I'll obviously go ahead and take Podolski. And then I got my daily games done. It gave me an 85 rated inform. Super, super happy with that. From a 1 of 3, 75 plus. Yeah, that's a big old win. That saves me a lot of hassle for the next batch of 85 times 10s or whatever it may be. In fact, I actually think I'm going to put that 85 inform into a part of the Eusebio SBC before the end of this episode. So that was, that's another big win, right? That's the final inform I need for the Eusebio SBC. So we'll just get a couple of extra little packs opened here. These are literally from playing my daily 3 games, and I had been doing that because I was working on the first parts of, I think, the Leif Davis Evo and the Jack Taylor Evo I was working on. So those two are going through 2 different Evos, right? So Leaf, I believe I managed to get up to a 71 or 70 or something. Jack Taylor's now up to a 70. And yeah, they will then I'll carry on going through the rivals bits that I need to do for that. And then I'll put them through, I think it's like Budding Starlet for one of them or something like that. It's, one of the free Evos. There's no more paid ones that I can do at this point in time for my players. So, another sign in my throat there. Let's have a sip of the delicious Pepsi Max, because it's Christmas time, so I'm allowed something nice. I normally have dash water, which tastes kind of like nothing, but it's better for you. Or just water, of course. I get a duplicate Renard, so that was like my catalyst for trying to get another part of Eusebio done. I knew I'd been like building up the fodder, but I didn't realize I'd be able to get an 88 rated with an inform squad done. That's over 200k's worth of fodder in that SBC right there. I think that one comes in at about 220, 230. So that's really good. That one's out the way. It is just 188 and 289 rated squads to go. No informs required. We just need the top tier fodder, and we are 15 out of 18 squads done for Eusebio. It has been quite the grind, to be fair, hasn't it? It really has. Like, we've still got quite a lot of that grind to go. I expect in a week's time we might not have even completed him, unless I get super lucky, pack someone tradable of high value, and then I'll just fast track my way to getting it done. But yeah, that is pretty much coming towards the end of the episode here now, ladies and gentlemen. I did get the Jack Taylor Evo done. So like a rock Evo is now done. He's now a 71 rated card. And from that, I can put him into the same one that I put Sam Morsey into, because there was 2 of them available. And I'll have another midfielder that he'll be like 84 rated or something, which is, yeah, awesome. And he'll have some actually really good stats. He'll be decently usable. So I'm looking forward to having yet another decent couple of town players for my squad. So, my friends, we've come towards the end of the episode. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe as well if you're new to my channel. Cheers, and follow me on my social media accounts. The links are down below. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take it easy, everyone, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.